Hey, North American Lost Soccer community. This is Sumerian back again with another video. You know, this I had to do a couple of takes for this video because, you know, it's just kind of, it's crazy to me, you know. As of today, the 29th, as many of you may know, the MD glitch is now a bannable offense. You know, a glitch is a glitch, you know, you're right. I'm just gonna say a few things, and I'm gonna tell the truth. A lot of the people that wanted the glitch taken out of the game were anti-stats in the first place. So it's not like they give a crap about the game at all, because they don't. You know what I mean? It's like, I would understand if it was someone that, like, you know, I seen that was active in the community that cared about the game's well-being, as far as like foreigners being taken out, hackers being taken out, text being translated, you know, things like that. I would respect it, but it's just like, these people, they just report it simply because they don't want someone to outstat them. They do it out of jealousy and hate towards the player that outstats them and beats them on a daily. So it's not even really about, you know, it's not about, oh, it's abusable, it's breaking the game or something like that. You know what I mean? These people complained when regular MD was here, you know? It's not like, you know, it's not like it's not like it's coming from a good place. They just hide behind that white knight kind of thing, like, hey, I'm a good person, I'm anti-MD glitch. But, you know, I've run into these people before. Their intentions are to just cripple the static players as much as possible because they hate losing to the static players, you know. But, you know, like I said, a glitch is a glitch. You know, it's only fair. It's whatever. My advice to people, now it's bannable, just don't do it. It's not worth the ban of your account. You know, it's not. It's a couple thousand XP. We don't even have the max, you know. So it's just like, it's the main reason I feel so strongly about it is because every other version of Lost Saga has an MD, a good one, not a piece of crap MD. You know what I mean? One that gives 3,000 EXP. You know what I mean? And it's like, our version is the only version that doesn't have that. And what that did with original MD was just, you know, it created this just huge gap in the community. It's like some people just, it is literally impossible for them to catch up. You know, it's impossible for them to stand a chance, you know, with stats, because it's like they don't have anything. They didn't, you know, they didn't abuse it, or they just weren't here. You know, Korean Lost Saga tries to make up for that by having the MD at its original EXP. You know, I remember reading about how when MD was nerfed over there the first time, they actually went up to the building. Players gathered together and went to the headquarters and complained. You know, because like it was so beneficial to the game. It's just like, why would you take it out? You know, it doesn't make sense. And then, you know, they put it back in. But, you know, even before, like, a GM confirmed, like, oh, you know, it's not a bannable offense. You know what I mean? Because it's their mistake. They made a mistake in the client that allowed the glitch to be what it is. So it's like, you know, you shouldn't ban people, but like people basically just, it's just so ridiculous. You know, it's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, you know, that glitch didn't benefit me that much. You know, I didn't really get, you know, more out of what I already had. You know what I'm saying? I was already stacked. I already had tons of medals and, you know, stuff like that. I already participated in the majority of the events. You know, so it didn't really benefit me that much. But it's like, what would happen was, like, I would see people, you know, that were lower ranked, they were doing it, you know, and I would encourage them to do it because, you know, I want them to be high ranked. I want them to have stats. I want it to, you know what I mean? It would be fun, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, people are just like, you know, in my opinion, they just ruined the entire game. They ruined the entire game, and they just ruined any chance anyone has of catching up, whether stats or not. You know, it's like people don't think this stuff out when they, you know, they use hatred to fuel their decisions, you know, or jealousy or whatever, or just whatever it is, you know. It's just, you should really think this stuff out. You didn't just ruin high ranks, you know what I'm saying? People fail to realize is that there's a cap on everything. I can MD, Lost Saga, in my opinion, it's not a pay-to-win game. It's a pay-to-get stuff faster. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually, you're going to be that rank if you play the game. OG Planet was out for 2 years, you know, and Crusade was like the only thing there. And people still got BG. People still got Colonel. People still had these, you know, these high ranks, and that was just from gameplay. It was just from playing the game. And now with certain recent client updates, EXP tables are nerfed, so it's easier to level heroes and rank up faster. You know, so eventually you're gonna be my rank if you play the game. You know what I mean? But it's like, you know, things like MD and, you know, buying coins actually, you know, gives you a shortcut. But it's like, when MD was originally here, it was a free shortcut because everyone got coins that charge 5 minutes. Whether, you know, whether you got XP or not was completely up to whether you wanted to MD or not. And, you know, this MD glitch was a similar case. Anybody can, you know, could have abused the glitch. You know, it's not like it was something that was only available to a small percent of players. Everyone could do it. You know, but it's like now it's just like, you know, higher ranks can't do it and lower ranks can't do it. Else, yeah, it's a ban. You know, it's just, it's bad. You know, it's just, it's so silly. You know, it's like it's a big thing on the game right now. Everyone's yelling about it and stuff like that. But like I said, you know, a lot of people are just playing White Knight. They don't care about the game at all. You know, they don't care about whether or not you're standard or not. You know, I mean, I give a crap because, like I said, at the end of the day, the game has a cap. The max level is 100. I can't go past that. So even if I'm a farmer, I can't go past level 100. So it really doesn't matter whether I farm a ton or not because there's a cap. The skill cap is 300. So I can't go past 300. It's not like Lost Saga is a game that you can infinitely scale. You know what I mean? It stops at a point. So it's like 300. That's it. You don't get any more than that. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's hard to get 300 anyway. So it's like, even though that's the cap, a lot of players aren't gonna have that cap because it's like it's damn near impossible to get. You know what I'm saying? Along with various other things, you know. But you know, a lot of this stuff is just like from doing events and, you know, buying gears and things like that. But you know, it's whatever. Like I said, guys, my advice is don't do the glitch. No, it's not worth a permanent ban. It's honestly not. I will stand by that. I don't think the GMs really cared about it. You know, I think it's just because I think it's honestly because, you know, like it was just so complained about heavily. According to a GM, you know, like I said, it was you know, their fault when the client, you know, update. So they weren't going to give out perm bans for people that were using it because it's just like, you know, it's their fault. You know, I mean, it's whatever. But now it's so much people complain about it. It's a bannable thing now. You know, and the original MD was actually taken out according to the GM. It was taken out because so much people were complaining that everyone was MDing and there was no battle rooms. And it's like, I remember there being 40 pages of rooms. So, you know, when MD was here, and like a lot of people just straight up quit the game because MD got nerfed. You know, it's just that's it. You know, it's pretty crazy. I think efforts should be stepped up to ban, you know, foreign players. I think effort should be stepped up to ban hackers. I think there should be, you know, a GM or some kind of, you know, disciplinary system on the game that comes on the game and plays these modes and just finds the hackers and you know, foreigners and just bans them on site. I know things like daily mode, in my opinion, are just completely you know, completely unplayable because there's so much laggers in there. Like daily mode is literally just Foreignville. Like that's all daily mode is. It's like that's all you run into. It's just foreign, you know, it's just foreigners. And it's just I think that's crazy that there's a glitch in the game that's actually beneficial to the community. Everyone complains about that, but you know, daily isn't a playable thing, but you know, no one cares. You know, but you know, regardless, like I said, don't do the glitch, guys. It's not worth it. You know, it will be patched soon. You know, guys, Alice just came out. Rainbow Yells are here. Have fun with that. You know, and you know what? Report glitches. Report hackers. Report, report anyone that you see doing something that's wrong. You know, if there's a foreigner, you know he's a foreigner. He's saying from Egypt. He's speaking a different language. Report him. You see a hacker, you know, dropping unreleased shit or just doing, you know, obvious hacker stuff, report them. If you see toxic players, you know, being overly toxic, using tons of profanity, you know, report them too. Just report anything in this game that would make it better. You know, that's it. Don't just, you know, report stuff that's good for you, that benefits you alone. You know, it's just, you know, people say I'm mad, but you know, I'm not too upset about it. You know. I was a little bit upset earlier, like, oh really? You know, it's bannable now. Like, you know, it's lame, you know, but you know, it's all right, you know. you got to learn to count your blessings. You know, you stacked enough. You don't really need, you know, you don't really need much. It's just, you know, it's just out of, you know, he's just wanting more stats. You know, that's the thing. But you know, it's all good, guys. You know, you can still Power Stone, I guess. That isn't bannable. You know, happy gaming, guys. Thanks for watching.